Could it be that in the Emerald Isle of Ireland, women now have more rights than men? It's a bold claim, certainly, and one that warrants a closer look. In the arena of gender rights, Ireland has been a battleground for change. Not so long ago, the country was predominantly conservative, with restrictive laws on women's rights. However, the tide has begun to turn. Take, for example, the historic repeal of the Eighth Amendment in 2018. This monumental change in the Constitution allowed for the broadening of abortion rights, a victory that was fought for and won predominantly by women. Now, Irish women have the right to decide what happens to their bodies, a right that, one could argue, is not shared equally by men. Consider the issue of paternity rights. In Ireland, an unmarried father does not have automatic guardianship of his child. This means that important decisions around education, health and welfare predominantly sit with the mother, unless the father applies for and is granted guardianship. Moreover, when it comes to domestic violence, the Irish law is unambiguous in its protection of women. Women's Aid, an Irish organisation, reported that in 2022, over 16,000 disclosures of domestic violence against women were made. In contrast, Amen, the equivalent organisation for men, reported just over 3,000 calls in the same year. Now, this is not to undermine the severity of violence against women, but rather to highlight the disparity in the recognition and reporting of male victims. Men are often discouraged from reporting abuse due to societal stereotypes and stigmas, which can be seen as a limitation to their rights. In the realm of education, women in Ireland also seem to have the upper hand. According to the Higher Education Authority, in 2021, 58% of all undergraduate degrees were awarded to women, demonstrating their dominance in the educational sphere. In conclusion, while it is certainly not a clear-cut case, there are areas in Irish society where women appear to have more rights than men. From reproductive rights to domestic violence reporting, and even in education, there is evidence to suggest that women in Ireland have made significant strides in securing their rights, sometimes at a faster pace than their male counterparts. However, the goal should always be equality. It's not about tipping the scales in favor of one gender over the other, but ensuring that everyone, regardless of gender, enjoys the same rights and freedoms. After all, the journey towards equality is not a zero-sum game.